I'm going to teach you how to create a PowerPoint. First, you're going to choose Microsoft PowerPoint. There are different themes and layouts that Microsoft gives you, but for now, we are going to work with the white layout and click Choose. There are many tabs at the top that will help you when creating your PowerPoint, but we will get to them later. And all of your slides that we will be working with will be located on the left side. First, we need to choose a theme for our slides by clicking the Theme tab. There are many themes to choose from, and once you have selected one, click on it. Now we can click and add a title for our slide. And you also have an option to create a subtitle. To change the font and style of our text, you're going to highlight Title, choose the Home tab, and then you have options of changing the font. You can increase or decrease the size as well. You can make it bold, underline, different options. And you can also do the same for subtitle. And that is our first slide. Next, we will create a new slide. Make sure you are selected on the Home tab. And next to New Slide, there's an arrow. You're going to click it, and you're going to select the layout that says To Content. This layout allows you to add graphs, images, media, and other things. But to begin, we are going to create a title. And we also have the option of changing the font and size for our text as well. Make sure you are always selected on the Home tab. We're going to increase the size. You also have the option of changing the color, but usually when you select a theme, they choose the best color for it. We're just going to keep it white. In the text boxes, as I mentioned, you can insert different images and media, but for now we're going to insert an image by clicking Insert Picture from File. You have different options when you insert an image under the Format Picture tab that appears when you insert an image. You can crop it, you have different picture styles and borders that you can choose from. You can also change the transparency. You can color correct it and have different filters. And we're going to do the same for the other text box. We're going to insert a picture from File. You can increase or decrease the size of your picture by holding the right corner and holding Shift while you reduce or increase the size. And that is our second slide. Now we are going to create our third by making sure you are selected on the Home tab. You're going to click the arrow next to New Slide. And this time we're going to choose the layout that says Content with Caption. This one kind of goes along with our second layout. You can click and add a title. You can change the font and text size as well. And I'm going to unbold it. Here we're going to insert an image by doing the same thing, insert picture from file. Once you have inserted your image, you can click and add text. This is kind of a caption for your image. Now we are ready to create our fourth slide. Make sure you are selected on the Home tab. Next to New Slide, click the arrow, and we are just going to select the blank layout this time. Just in case you choose the blank layout and you want to insert a text box, on the Home tab you have the text option that you can choose and select text box. You can click and drag to put your text box anywhere on the screen. And once again, if you select your text, you have the option to change the color and style and font. And you can move your text box anywhere on the screen that you would like. Up on the Home tab, you also have the option to insert an image if your layout didn't come with that option. So you can insert a picture from File, or you can browse from clip art that PowerPoint has. To reduce the size of your picture, grab the arrows in the corner, hold Shift, and drag to make your image smaller. Holding Shift will decrease distortion in your picture, and you also have the option to move your picture on your screen wherever you'd like. Also, under the Home tab, you can insert movies or audio under the Media tab. But for now, we're going to choose audio from File, but if you would like, you could also record your own audio. I just choose the sound, and I'm going to insert it onto my slideshow. Once you have inserted audio, under the Format Audio option, you can change the options of when it starts automatically, when you click, or it can play across all slides. Next, we're going to create our fifth slide. Make sure you are on our Home tab. Click the arrow next to New Slide, and we're going to choose Title Only. We're going to click and add a title. We have options to change the font and size also. Now we are going to insert a chart. In the Chart tab above, we are going to choose a pie chart. Microsoft will open Excel, and that is where you will edit your chart. If you click the first category, you can change the name of it. And you also can change the title and the different numbers based on what kind of chart you want. All of the changes that you did in this chart will appear in your PowerPoint. And once you're done with your chart, you can just click out of Excel. But remember, everything that is in between the blue lines will only appear in your chart. And now our chart is in PowerPoint. Now that we have 5 slides, we are ready to insert some animation. So we will want to go back to our first slide. We're going to choose Animation, and we're going to click our title. You have entrance, emphasis, and exit effects. So I'm going to choose Fly In for my title, and for my subtitle, I'm going to choose Checker. You can choose an exit effect, You just want to set each effect for each object on your slide. So we're going to go to our second slide, click on Sample Title. We're going to choose an entrance, click on our title, and then we're going to choose an exit. You can change the options of when your animation starts, on click, with previous, after previous, and how long it lasts. You can do the same for your images, and you can even give it an emphasis effect and an exit. And you can do that for all of your slides. Once you have given your slides an effect, you will now want to create transitions. So we're going to choose slide 1 again. Click Transitions in the top tab. And you're going to want to select a transition for your slides or just one slide. You again have the option of on mouse click or not, how long the duration is, if there's any sound, and if you want to apply this to all slides. If you don't want to apply this to all slides, you will click on slide 2 and repeat the process of choosing a transition, on mouse click or not, your sound, and your duration. If you want to have a timed slideshow, you will click Slideshow and then Rehearse. Here, by clicking the arrows, it'll total out the time that is spent on each slide and how long your slideshow is. Make sure that you leave time to talk about each image. And you will do this until you are through your slideshow. Now we can preview our slideshow from start. And this is how your slideshow will appear when you play it. If you right click, you can end the show. If you want to make any changes to your slideshow, in the left corner, choose Normal View, and it'll bring you back to all of your layouts and you can edit them. If you are satisfied with your PowerPoint, you can now save it by going to File, Save As. We can name it. I'm going to save mine on the desktop and make sure it is a PowerPoint presentation. And that is how you create a basic PowerPoint.